with the whole surface renovated. So the highest peak in the Mount, the Messianic Kingdom will no longer be Everest in India. It will be, the chief mountain will be in Jerusalem, because the surface of the crust of the globe will be distorted by the GT, by the 1,000-pound hail that will, and all the cataclysm found in the three sets of judgment, the seal, the trumpets, and the bowls in resurrection, and they go from mild to severe. You come back, his recompense is with him for the wicked, and he will save the redeemed ones, the city sought out. In 4b, my year of redemption has come. And none of it can occur. This is my last statement for tonight. It's 8 sharp. None of it can occur unless the Jewish people ask him to happen and leading to it. None of it can occur unless the Jewish people are saved and ask him to come back. The best passage for this is Hosea chapter 5, verses 15 to chapter 6, verse 3. Come, let us return to the Lord. He has torn us. He has wounded us. They have been torn by means of the GT. They will be wounded by means of the GT. And then they will say, Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, and then poof, he comes back. So you see, look at number 5, which we won't do, the penitential prayer of the remnant. Is going back to the theme that they have to call him. Look, God's dealing with Israel's past, the state of the remnant. Look at lowercase c, the plead for the second coming, the confession of sin, the cry of mercy, bang, coming back. How do I do it? Always.
Can I ask a question? So we have a general idea of when he will come back, based on when the Great Trip starts.
That's it.
So 1,000 years, like they're going to be like.
We have a general idea. We have Vicky here says that we have a general idea. I'm going to have to stop. At the date, the rapture, I finish with this.
Right.
The rapture does not start the GT. It's not the Great Tribulation that starts the Great Tribulation. It's not the rapture that starts the Great Tribulation. And this is something that the left behind might see. What starts the Great Tribulation, it's when the Antichrist signed the covenant of peace with the people of Israel. You will see that on CNN. Yeah. Will it be called Benjamin Netanyahu? Forget it for a moment. I am the Antichrist for now. Israel, relax. Now you're secure. We make a covenant together. We give you peace. Now we will sit down with all the flags and so on TV. I'm going to take my pen. Benjamin Netanyahu, whatsoever he will be, we'll sit down side by side, we'll shake hands, and we sign. The moment that we sign is going to be minute number 1 of the Great Tribulation. Why I explain this? Because you will be able to date. One day, the second return will be dateable.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The day that they sign the rapture is not dateable.
No, but the rapture will be
before this.
yes.
Correct? It's a pre-tribulational rapture. When the Antichrist signed the covenant with the nation of Israel, that's the pact. Isaiah talk about it. We saw it. It's the covenant of shield, the covenant of the occult. This is hour number 1 of the Great Tribulation. They will last for 7 years sharp, and then he comes back. So one day in history, the second coming only will become a dateable event. Not now. No date now. And the rapture never went. The rapture, everything is back to normal. I have a baby, Sophia. I populate the earth. We live, we eat, we drink, we get married. There is no sinful. There is no sinfulness. Don't think it's what we call a normal life. You will drink tonight, you will drink tomorrow, whatever you drink. You're going to have a meal tomorrow night. Normal life, bang, it's going to come like a thief in the night. It's not dateable. The rapture isn't dateable. The second coming will one day, future, be a dateable event. No more voice. Yes.
So Basra or Petra. So the Lord comes back, his second return when we come back with him.
Yeah. He comes back. He comes back there.
He comes back. So what? Why am I always thinking like I always hear when he comes back and touches down on the Mount of Olives? That's not.
He makes an ascent. This is after the second coming in Bozrah. He will ascend to Jerusalem. And then the Mount of Olives will split in two. He's not coming back. The coming back of Christ in Jerusalem is based upon the ascension. When basically the angel says to the apostles, in the same manner he will come back. It doesn't say in the same place. It says in the same manner. The Shekinah glory. Not at the same place.
He comes back to Petra, not to the Mount of Olives.
The places the second return sharp is Bozrah, where they will hide. I will give you more details about that in the book of Revelation, not in Isaiah. But I will refer to Isaiah, so it's going to be on your back burner until we reach the study of Revelation. Because I will explain the 8 stages of the campaign of Armageddon. Not now.
But he's putting all his sheep in the sheepfold.
Correct.
And he's the shepherd. So he's
Absolutely.
going to come back.
When you go to, if we would have, how do you call a photographic view on top like this? How do you?
Bird's eye view? Bird's eye view?
Verti?
Bird.
Bird's eye view. When you go to Bozrah, you walk in it. It's better to do it on back horse because it's long. It goes like this. And all of a sudden it goes like this, and then it becomes narrow again, and you have another wall of cement here. And all of a sudden there is an enclosure, and it carries on, becomes narrower, becomes bigger, another enclosure here, thing. In the ancient time, when they count the sheep are going this way. You put a gate right here. So you gather them in that broader place. You cut the population of sheep because they don't move anymore, and you count them, and then you release them again. That's how you count the sheep in the Old Testament scriptures, in the pasture. So this is very defensible, and he will protect his flock at that place, because Bozrah, sheepfold. We saw it in who? Who said this? Micah chapter 2, verse 12. We pause. Dear, Kenneth, you do it. You do it. I'm a bit tired.
Lord, thank you for an incredible evening of so much information from your word. Your word is a light to us